As a university press, the peer review process is an essential component of our commitment to scholarly standards as well as a valued part of our author service. It's intended to evaluate the quality of research and the rigour of arguments, and is also a means of strengthening a project, giving authors the opportunity to develop their work in response to feedback, maximising the chances of wide citation, impact, and recognition upon final publication. Our two-stage process provides an independent assessment of both the proposal and the draft manuscript by experts in the field. The first stage of peer review happens once an editor has evaluated a proposal, is considering publication, and has agreed with the author to proceed to the next stage. We aim to solicit on average 3 peer reviews from a range of experts. We provide a set of questions to guide the reviewers when offering their feedback, and may also ask some specific questions in relation to the project. We operate an anonymous peer review process for our books, and these anonymised review comments are passed on to the author. The commissioning editor will offer guidance and suggestions depending on the overall consensus of the review, or give feedback on why we won't be moving forward with the project if peer review feedback isn't supportive. Authors are then given the opportunity to provide a written response to the reviews, and where necessary will be asked to update or revise their proposal, which may be sent back to reviewers for further comment. If there is a positive assessment by peer review, proposals are submitted for approval at our Publishing Committee fortnightly meeting. The committee, which includes editorial, marketing and sales teams, assesses the editorial content and business case for each project. If a policy press book project is approved by our Publishing Committee, a contract offer will be sent to the author by the commissioning editor. Bristol University Press titles that are approved by our Publishing Committee are then submitted to our editorial board for their approval ahead of a contract offer being sent. The board is made up of highly respected academics based at the University of Bristol, who bring both their subject expertise and broad interest in scholarly communications. If the project is approved by the board, the title is contracted and the author writes the manuscript. The second stage of peer review happens when the draft manuscript is delivered. We aim to have on average 1 review of the draft, which may be one of the original proposal reviewers or may be a new reader. The anonymised review will again be shared with the author, along with any feedback from the commissioning editor and their recommendations regarding the comments and next steps. The author will then provide a response to the reviews, which details the edits they plan to make to the final manuscript in response to the feedback. Where significant changes are required, this may include returning the comments to the reviewer. Once a response has been submitted by the author and the commissioning editor is happy, the author revises the typescript ahead of final submission, and then the project is handed over to the production team. The peer review process is a vitally important part of academic publishing, which is why we aim for it to be conducted in a mutually respectful manner and do expect our authors to engage constructively with the peer feedback they receive.